welcome to this week's studio vlog. So today I'm going to be continuing with my Animal Crossing illustrations I was working on at the end of last week. These are going to be printed onto socks, and I kind of want to change the first one I did. I want to change Ketchup a bit, not anything major. I just want to redo his line art because I want it to be a little bit cuter, and I want it to match what I'm doing with Meringue, which is kind of a slightly thicker line. So I think I'm gonna go and do that with Ketchup, and so they both match and so it looks better as well. But as you've seen, I've also bought these enamel mugs as well, which I think are really cute. They've been mugs I've been wanting to order for a long time. They've never been in stock, but now I've finally got them. So I think I'm going to be printing those designs on these mugs. And I also want to do another gouache painting to print on those mugs as well, as I want a variation of products. Like my Animal Crossing stuff is very popular at the moment, but I want my own mugs with my own art on them too. Recently I've kind of changed how I've been working my week. So I've been, filming for 3 or 4 days, and then I'll edit on Friday and Thursday, and then I'll upload on Sunday, and then on Saturday I'll just catch up with other bits and pieces. Like last week I did all my taxes, and that took the entire day, so that was a lot of fun. And then yesterday I was just catching up with some orders and tidying this room. So I'm gonna go and finish these illustrations now, so I'll talk to you in a bit.
You're the one my heart is after. It's been like that since I met you, and I don't think it will stop soon. Baby, I want your love tonight. Can't stop the feelings and I won't hide. Baby, I want your love tonight. I can't be without your side. Late nights can't get you out of my mind. Oh, daytime and I'm still wishing you're mine. Oh, feels good to love again. Know that you're my best friend. On late nights can't get you out of my mind. Oh, baby, I keep thinking about you, hoping that you feel the same too.
So I finished designing the elements of the sock, but I'm now going to take them to Photoshop and put them together so I know what the sock will look like when it's printed, because I need to reorganize everything, and it's just easier to do that and move things around in Photoshop than Procreate. Procreate is kind of annoying that it's not quite as easy to move things around, so that's why I'm going to do it on my computer, just because it's easier for me.
Daytime and I'm still wishing you're mine. Oh, feels good to love again. Know that you're my best friend. On late nights can't get you out of my mind.
Yesterday I managed to get the Meringue sock design sorted. I have done 2 different sides. So the reason for that is because I want the pattern to be repeating, so I need 2 different pages for each side of the sock. So I had to do it twice, but I'm really happy with how it looks, and I'm excited to see how it turns out on the socks. It took me a while to figure out the placement everything, because it can be kind of difficult to make a repeating pattern on Photoshop and make sure it looks good and everything's spaced out correctly. But I sorted it out, though that now makes it a little bit easier for me when I do the Ketchup one, because I can go with the same kind of layout, if that makes sense, as the Meringue one, which just makes the whole process a little bit better for me. So I'm gonna go and design that one now, and then we can get to printing on the socks. Alright, so I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this, but I've made a really stupid mistake. I forgot to flip the image when I printed it, so ketchup is written backwards, so I'm going to have to reprint everything again because this is wrong. But you know, otherwise I am pretty happy with how it's come out. Okay, so Meringue has come out really well and I'm really happy with her. However, my printer ran out of yellow ink while it was printing the pieces for ketchup. This is the first sock, which the print came really well, but obviously this is the one where ketchup was written the wrong way, so you know, I had to reprint it. But you can see here that the colours are so much more faded than what they were originally. I think this had something to do with the fact that the yellow ink did run out while it was printing, but I've reprinted them several times and it's still coming out really faded. So I'm just gonna have to experiment a bit and try and figure out my printer and try and work out what's wrong with it. You can hear it in the background right now, it's cleaning itself, so hopefully that will sort it out. That is so much better. I'm a lot happier with the colours and it's great now. I'm really happy with it. And here are the little meringue ones too. So I think what I'm going to do next is print on the enamel mugs. So I need to make a Photoshop file to get it like the right size of the mugs, and then obviously I'm going to print on them. But I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the socks and these mugs up separately. But I'm also going to make a bundle as well, so you can get a pair of socks and a mug with the same design for a little bit cheaper, and I think that'd just be really cute, and you can give us a little gift, and just makes things easier for people and gives people more options on my store. So the mug paper I've got is slightly bigger than the mug, so I'm going to have to make sure that my design is more on the top, if that makes sense, because you know, at the bottom it makes more sense to have the loose bit of paper there down there than at the top because of this metal rim is in the way. So that's kind of annoying, but it is something I'm gonna have to think about. So what I've decided to do for the mugs is I'm gonna have one design on this side and then another design on that side, and it's gonna be pretty simple but really cute. So these are obviously flipped the other way for printing, but this is what it's gonna look like. It's kind of annoying me that it's not centered, but you know, obviously it has to be not centered for the minute. So I'm gonna go and print these off so we can get printing with the mugs. Okay, so I've got a bowl of cold water ready. I've found recently that it works better when you put your mugs in cold water right after being on the heat press. So, you know, I'm gonna try it again with these ones, even though they are slightly different. And my heat press, has come out so well and so much better than I was expecting for the first try anyway. Pretty much think I figured it out. Yeah, that's really cute. So this is the second one, this is the meringue one. Hopefully this, oh wow, yes. Oh, I think this is even cuter than the ketchup one. Maybe that's just because meringue is probably one of my favourite Animal Crossing characters, but this is adorable. I love the pink on this. I'm really happy with these. I'm so glad I bought them because I think they look great, like, wow. So tomorrow I'm going to be printing another mug. This one will be one of a little cow I'm going to paint in gouache, which I'm also going to do tomorrow. And I'm really excited to see how that turns out too. I feel like today I spent a lot of time trying to fix my printer. You know, it's just one of those things that happens occasionally, but it's really annoying when it does. But at least I've got it sorted now, and I've kind of learned my lesson to make sure that I keep on top of when I need to refill the ink in it. I really don't like refilling the ink in this printer. It's really annoying, but I kind of have to do it really, and I will end up with more problems if I don't do it. So I need to keep on top of that. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. So today I was gonna get on with this painting, but this morning something has arrived in the post and I want to set it up. So I didn't mention this, but over the weekend I changed a few things around in my studio. So I didn't do a huge amount, but I moved my printers around. So this printer here was down there and my normal printer was there instead. And I have now moved that to my desk here, just because it makes it easier for me to pack orders when the packing slips just come out of here, and it makes scanning a whole lot easier too. So it's there. But I've also realized that this is kind of hard to keep clean. So you can see here I've got all my hard drives, there's a lot of wires, you know, I've got memory cards, I've just got bits and pieces everywhere, and it's kind of a pain to keep clean sometimes and organized. I have ordered, I'm not going to show you, you're not even going to be able to see what it is, but I have ordered this, which is a stand to put my iMac on, and it has some little shelves below it, which is going to be super useful for putting on my hard drives. So I'm going to set that up now because it's here now, so I might as well do it. So I'm going to try and set this up. Hopefully I can do it. I'm not sure how I feel about the colour, but you know, we will see. At least it's kind of white on the edge, I guess. Yeah. So this is the little stand, and there's the kind of whole area. This definitely looks so much better, gives me more workspace, which is good because, you know, I've now got the printer on my desk, but it just makes everything more organized and it hides the wires and everything. I mean, other than that one, but you know, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm not a huge fan of the color. I think I would have preferred if it was white, but it's not bad. And you can't really tell the difference that well.
Sometimes I get a little greenish shade of jealousy. In truth, it's how I know that you're the one for me. And when you're seeing red, come over, we can talk it through. I'll throw a warmer shade on your colder moods, yeah. Drip, drip in the canvas frame. Take a second to appreciate the beautiful mess we make. I don't wanna paint by numbers. That just ain't the way I wanna love ya. Baby, let the colors bleed. We don't need to keep it clean. Let's mix it up together for each other. Loving watercolor. Watercolor. Feels like sometimes I get so blue that there's no one getting through. But you come sliding down in honeysuckle, cream and nude. Drip, drip from the canvas frame. Take a second to appreciate the beautiful mess we make. I don't wanna paint by numbers. That just ain't the way I wanna love ya. Baby, let the colors bleed. We don't need to keep it clean. Let's mix it up together for each other. Loving watercolor. Watercolor.
I've scanned in the illustration to go and edit and then press into a mug, so it's going to take me a while to edit this as I want to make sure it's perfect and I don't leave any little bits out. So I'm going to go do that and then we can get the mug all printed, which I'm really excited about. I'm pretty happy with the illustration. I do like it. I think the colours work together, but I'm more excited to see what it will look like when it's been printed on the mug.
Sometimes I get a little greenish shade of jealousy. In truth, it's how I know that you're the one for me.
So for my mugs, well, any mug I do, I want to make sure that the design is properly secured onto the mug. So I use some heat resistant tape to like tape it down and make sure that it stays on the mug so it doesn't move when being printed. So when you're happy with how the design is lined up, yeah, you just want to tape it down and then it's ready to go into a heat press.
Together again, I'm gonna move out of my parents' house.
Look, I'm really happy with these. This has come out better than I expected, and I think it's really cute, and I hope you guys like them too. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they will be a popular product. I do think the Animal Crossing ones will do better than this because my Animal Crossing products are very popular at the moment. I've been selling a lot of socks, but I think these will do well too. If you want to grab them on my shop, they will hopefully now be up on my shop, so the link is down below if you want to go and grab some. So it's a little bit dark right now to start taking photos, like there's a little bit of sunlight left, but I think I'm just gonna wait and take the photos tomorrow because I want to make sure they're really good quality. But I also think I'll probably end up updating my shop with all these new products as well tomorrow, just because I can, and you know, it's not going to take all day to edit these photos and put them on my site, so that's all good there. But for now, I think I'm just going to go and edit some TikToks. I've started to slowly try and get back into TikTok, and at the same time I've also been using those TikToks to post on Instagram for an Instagram reel, just because I feel like my engagement on those other social medias are dropping a bit. With Instagram, it's changed quite a bit recently. After Inktober, I started seeing a massive drop, but that's when that update came out that introduced shops and everything, and it's just I'm just not getting as much engagement, and I think a lot of people are seeing that as well. So make sure you've got your notifications turned on for my Instagram if you want to see when I post on there. But I also want to start posting more varied stuff, so more behind the scenes, product photos, not just illustrations, photos of me, stuff like that. And I definitely need to do more reels and Instagram stories every day. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna post loads of stories to Instagram, and then maybe I'll do one or two every few days. But I really want to start doing more because I think that's a really good way of encouraging people to check out your work a little bit more, and I really need that as I want to, you know, run Pollygone as my business and do it full time. So I mean, I am doing it full time now, but I want to do it as like a proper job and a career and everything. So I've got to make sure that I push everything as much as I can to try and get the most engagement on my post, so then I sell more stuff, more people see my work, that kind of thing, which will then help me continue doing what I'm doing. So yeah, I need to post more on social media. Like I said, I am gonna call it a night for talking to you guys, and I'm gonna go and do some TikToks and social media stuff. But I will see you guys tomorrow to take some photos of these guys. I've taken a bunch of photos of my new products. I'm not sure if I said the other day, but I want to do the mugs and the socks as a gift set. So the meringue socks will be sold with the meringue mug, and the ketchup mug will be sold with the ketchup socks. So I'm going to go and edit them. Hopefully they have come out okay. The lighting in here isn't really that much better than it was last night. In fact, it might even be worse. It's really cloudy outside and it's kind of annoying that there's not good sunlight, but you know, I can Photoshop and change things, and if needed I can come back and take some more photos another day. But I'm gonna go and edit these, and I will see you in a minute. That took me a long time to get those up on my website, but they're now up. So if you want to grab one of my new Animal Crossing mugs or socks, or my little cow mug, the link is down below in the description. Squarespace have updated their website, so now you can have customization forms. So that was very useful for me, especially since I make a lot of products made to order, and the customer picks what they want for it. So with my socks, and the customer picks which character they want printed on the socks, and then they have to email me with the colour they want of the socks, just because Squarespace was quite restrictive and that wasn't possible, but now it is. I'm not sure exactly when they did add this to the site, but I think it's only recently anyway, as I haven't seen it before, but it's made my life so much easier. But I did have to go in and edit a lot of my listings to, you know, make sure it fitted with the new update, and, you know, make my life a bit easier as well, and that also might make more customers stay as well, because before I had to add each character on individually when someone said they wanted someone. So now they can just type in which character they want, so they don't have to contact me before saying which one they want, which makes it so much better, and hopefully will help me get more sales too. So I'm gonna call this video a day now. Sorry that this last day wasn't as interesting as it was previously, but you know, I hope you still enjoyed this video anyway. If you did enjoy it, please remember to give it a massive thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be first to be notified for when I next upload, and it really helps me out too to have engagement on my videos. So if you want to leave a comment, that would be great as well. Let me know which mug was your favourite mug. All my social medias are also linked down below as well, along with my shop link. Again, if you wanted to get any of my products, please check out what I do have, as I do have a huge range of products. I have so many now, and it'd mean a lot if you decided to pick anything up from there. Thank you again, and I will see you next time. Bye!